Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. At all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop.
Yes, sir. Good morning, all. How are we doing? Hope we're all well. Let me check how all systems go and this shit's not crashing. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Hope you're all well. Hope Zoom guys all well. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, Mr. DJ. You had to make you a breakfast in 1 minute? You know we're all good. You know we're all good. Morning, morning. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let me check all systems go. Yeah, I checked. Looks like we're okay. Mr. GJ today. Mr. GJ in a London session. Let's see what London session holds for us today. I will take it from there. To be honest, New York has been the cleanest on GJ recently. London has been a little bit choppy. Not sure that many people are trading GJ in London. But we are remaining safe. We are remaining safe at least. Yes, it's boring, but we're remaining safe, right? And that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Not taking unnecessary losses, but a little bit more inconsistency than normal. But that's how it is. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the analysis. You know, that's the fun stuff. You know, we need to go ahead and do the analysis here. So boom, drawings are gonna disappear, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the analysis here. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we're looking at basically here. So previous daily candle close here is closing bearish. Yes, we did expect a pullback. After every single one of these pushes, we have seen daily candles close bearish, which is good. Now the question is, does this turn into a resistance, or does this now try to make some support and continue towards the upside? What's super interesting is we have this daily support here, and we're still closing above this daily support. So we're not back into this range here yet based on daily closures. We are still holding support above the range here. So that is key to take note of, that we are holding support above the range, right? It's important to know that. Today is a very important day. We do have today Bank of England interest rate decision. Yesterday, with the Federal Reserve decided to hold rates again for the third month in a row, which is very interesting, because around a month and a half, they were saying, a month and a half ago, they were saying that they were planning to do an interest rate hike on November. So it will be interesting to see if they end up pushing that to December, but they're saying that the inflation is still a problem, and they're still, and the economy is showing good strength, so they don't mind pushing interest rates for one more time, right? So they are indicating that, hey, we do probably have one more hike in the books, and then we look to stabilize, and then only do we look to start doing interest rate decreases, which is a long process. You have to realize that hiking is worse, but holding interest rates for a long amount of time at high levels is also is worse than that, because you're holding high interest rates, makes it hard. So there's no indication of that slowing down. Now today is the rate decision from the UK. This will be very interesting to see, because UK has had a small uptick in economic activity, so they do have the opportunity to push this to 5.5. Now, based on what I've seen, probably they're going to hold it the same, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them push this to 5.5. Now, if they do push this to 5.5, then we probably see this push towards the upside, right? But in saying that, this whole move towards the upside could be the news being priced in from the beginning of the week. So we could have already priced in this upside movement from this big candle here, and then it's kind of buy the rumor, sell the news. And what happens is maybe news comes out, we see a quick spike, and then boom, it goes and dumps price to the other side. From my experience, yeah, top wick for weekly, yeah. From my experience in interest rate decision, I have seen GJ pump into interest rates and then dump when the news comes out. So I wouldn't be surprised after this, if we start breaking this daily low, that you find this daily candle pushed down. But again, we don't know where a wick will land when news comes up. It could have a nice 40 pip, 50 pip top wick and then end up flipping. So that's something that you can't predict exactly what will happen in news. But based on this resistance forming, it does give some indication here that potentially, downside, this could have been news being priced in, with also the JPY news coming all in together to give this pump, and then we see a little bit of a pullback before next week, giving us amazing range to trade back up to the highs, which would be beautiful. Moving on to 4-hour time frame, and you can see that populate. If this starts pulling back here and we pull back down to somewhere around 181, 182, this will be beautiful for next week. If we start creating support, we can look to trade that move all the way back up, right? At the same time here, we do have an opportunity for sells if we start breaking these daily lows and stuff like this. So I'm going to bring back drawings and we can have a look at what's going on the chart. And yeah, this 4-hour resistance is a very old 4-hour resistance. I don't think I need this anymore. We'll see if it's a 15-minute. But I do want to mark this most recent 4-hour. This one up here, we will see if it's relevant. This one here. Oh, whoa, there's a jet outside. One sec, I have to see this. Can you guys hear it? Sheesh. Military jet. You don't see that often. F-16 fighter jet just fly past your window. Don't see that often. Pretty cool. You feel it. You feel the whole table rumbling, man. It's so cool. Still can hear it. But yeah, you don't get to see that every day, so had to take a small pause to have a look at that F-16 fighter jet. Yeah, so this line, let's move this down to the new 4-hour support. So everyone and their uncle is going to try sell this 15-minute right here. Everyone is going to try sell this 15-minute right here. And this is where you might lose because you have Mr. 4-hour support sitting here. Mr. 4-hour support is not going to be very happy selling into it. So this is where you have to be cautious. So that's why we're marking it. So now moving down onto the time frame, 1 hour as well. It's a 1-hour support down here. Let's have a look at what we got below here. Seems to start to look good. This area here, I don't think has too much more relevance anymore. We've crossed through it. Yeah, it's just a 15. So we'll leave it on as a 15. That's what it is. Like that. And yeah, this 4-hour support He's circling, man. He's coming back. See if you guys can hear it. Wait. Not sure what he's doing, man. He's out for us, man. He's out for us. He's out for us. It's very interesting when you're sitting in your house and a fighter jet is flying past you. So, yeah, exactly. Getting fucking circling now. No, it's just cool. Just the noise and everything, you know, it's something different. I like it. So yeah, I do like the idea of selling to this 4-hour support and selling below here. It makes sense. I mean, bias today, previous daily bearish, 4-hour time frame at the same time also bearish. So we're basically bearish bias here. Only issues we're sitting at this support. It is Bank of England interest rate, you know, interest rate decision day. So we have to, yeah, F16 setup. Yeah, exactly. We have to make sure that, you know, we are taking responsible positions here. But let's see how this 15 closes here in 24 seconds. And then we see what's going on. But, you know, at the moment, this is not looking like a good close in my eyes. You know, barely closing below here. Here, we'll see. Then we'll have a look. Lobster delivery. Imagine lobster from a fighter jet. He's still hanging around. Alright, so we did close here. Slightly close below. If you look at the 5-minute, it closed back within the range. Very dodgy close for me. Not very interested here with this close. 30-minute on the other hand did close below slightly here. 1 hour at the same time is barcoding. 1 hour is barcoding. And yeah, you know, with interest rate decision today, you guys know the probabilities of what's been going on with GJ. Let's, you know, I'll play more on the cautious side here. Thank you very much. And make sure to take solid options only. We only have, if I were to take this on the flip even, I only have 5 pips to 4-hour support, 5-6 pips on the flip. But I prefer to take on break of lows, and on break of lows, it's not really viable here with 3 pips only. So probably waiting for below 4-hour support here. And once we get below 4-hour support, we could look to fill the range here. 5 pips and then down to there, you know, 12 pips. But here's a little bit too much of inconsistency for me. You know, I don't need to force inside this range. Look what we're doing. You know, this is not a clean range here. And I need to take more quality options and not feel, because I don't have to take a trade in here with probabilities being low. We have not seen GJ give us very easy moves in London with easy volume. So we need to keep that in mind. Until we start seeing that again, then we can start going more aggressive on the trades and start taking options like this, you know. But, you know, yeah. Sells below 950. Yeah, 950 would be a 950. I would say 900 probably. 950 is right on top of this 4-hour support. Not this 4-hour, this 15-minute here where we wicked. So you'd probably just want to extend it a little bit further down to here. You know. What about gold? Yeah, let's have a look at gold. So gold yesterday, FOMC, this was FOMC candle, nothing too exciting. They kept rates the same, so no surprises in the market. And essentially gold is waiting for NFP. I would expect gold to wait for NFP, which is going to be tomorrow. And that's where you probably see a nice little big move here in gold. So for now, what's going on in gold is that it's continuing with the same as yesterday. So if we go ahead and look at the daily time frame here, start to adjust drawings, we can see the daily still respecting this daily resistance. We're still respecting the daily support down here as well, which is cool to see. And we're basically in a range. You can consider this a range. It's not, one is not too bullish, one is not too bearish. It's just in a range. With the 4-hour time frame as well showing you rejection, it's kind of ended up being mixed here. And you can start to see how all these lines start to come closer and closer together. He's still circling, man. One sec. It's weird. So yeah, with all of these lines coming closer and closer together means the range is getting tighter and tighter. So you're stuck between this 4-hour resistance, stuck between the daily resistance, and stuck between the 4-hour support. So yeah, this is you know, a little bit tough to be inside of this range, and you're basically range trading. So when you're range trading, you don't really want to diddle in the middle here. So you want to be very, very careful inside of the middle of the range here, which is kind of exactly where we are. So if you look at this here, we are exactly in the middle of the range, and you can see that this is where a lot of inconsistency. So you either want to be selling from the top of the range, buying from the bottom of the range, but in the middle of the range, you want to be a little bit more tamed and be careful inside of here. Selling below here, option, probably not the best option, I would say. You know, it's directly in the middle, but you know, you could replicate this exact trade here that happened. You know, with volume, this could take you easily down to here, no problems. Same thing, you know, for buys above this high could also be an option here. Buys above these highs, you do have a small range here worth of, yeah, 30 pips. So, you know, if I was to buy, I would probably try above these highs here, but I just don't like trading within the range here. I think it's more viable to wait till you have a trending move here instead of trading within the range. I think it's a lot more viable. So yeah, I think, you know, possibly if you're looking on gold here, if you sell, you'd probably need to wait for sells below 1983 400 to get below all of these resistances here, kind of similar to this exact trade here. I think that could be an option for the session here, no problems. Daily resistance is definitely target here again, you know, so yeah, that's how it would work. But yeah, what has DJ been doing? Tapped the 4-hour support yet? Almost tapped 4-hour support. So yeah, that's basically the analysis. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, be sure to do the YouTube business. Really would appreciate it. Almost 400 of us in here. Get the likes up to at least 200, then I don't have to ask for that YouTube BS business. Take a look at GU setup you sent in Discord, where you said it, general chat. Can't see, man, can't see. Right, we tap 4-hour support here. Interesting to see if price is able to push through or not. Taking this on the flip here, be about 5 pips in profit. Oh yeah, you need this really to dump to make general profits. At this point here, if you were to take it on the flip, which is not really in my plan, but you'd basically be break even here, I would. So if you did end up taking this, any of you in chat, I'll be careful of this 4-hour support here. You didn't know? Oh yeah, I did not update it. Let me update it now. I did update the sheet though. The sheet I did update. I just forgot to do that one, but updated it now. As you can see, the sheet was updated. Just need to put the link. Took it on demo B already? Yeah, that would be good. GP, will move with interest rate news. I used to only trade GA. Interest rate news was one of my favorite trading target. Nice big moves. Yeah, you do see it sometimes. It definitely does cause interesting moves. Do you mind looking at gold? We had a look at gold. We just analyzed all gold just now. We just analyzed gold fully here. Talked about how it's in the middle of the range and, you know, you want to be careful here. It's kind of waiting for NFP. $9.90. The problem is this 15-minute support here. So a 30-minute close below, yes. 30-minute close below would be an option. But not just a 15 because of the support you're dealing with. This support you're dealing with right here, you need to be careful. You could see the reaction from yesterday from there. So you probably just want to get below it. Morning, Harry. Morning, Trades. Morning, brother. Hope you're well. There's a 1 hour before that. Is there? Where is it? How important is liquidity grab with trading price action? It's not important liquidity grab. Liquidity is very different in price action. What we mean by liquidity is we mean by structure, you know, top wicks, bottom wicks, these are all what we consider liquidity. You know, price wicking from a certain zone, rejections, that is all forms of liquidity. So that's why we like to see structure formed, because structure formed is a form of liquidity, right? That's why it forms structure, to create support above certain zones and stuff like that. Is the GU direct correlation with GJ? Sometimes. Sometimes they correlate, sometimes they don't. It depends. You know, I've seen them at times correlate, I've seen them at times don't correlate. Hello everyone, YouTube business done? Appreciate you, appreciate you. How many people done the YouTube business? 500 people almost watching and 100 likes. I think we can do a little better. Support the stream, get it up to 200, would appreciate it. A Bank of Japan intervention? No, after they've given their speech, I would be very surprised until this goes to 1% here. Until the JPY 10-year yield goes to 1%, I don't think they should intervene here. Please look at GU. I'm in a sell. Okay, we'll have a look at GU. I know people who look at GU in the group, so see if it matches. What's bias on GU? That's what's important here. Bias on GU. Daily closing, you know, bearish doji really. And then the next one breaking above the highs here. 4-hour time frame would have created support. Yeah, see, GJ and GU look very different at the moment right now, right? Yeah, so this is like just one small 4-hour close after such a heavy close outside the range. This could retest and continue towards the upside. 1 hour, top of the range. Yeah, I don't know where you're in sells from, but just if this closes below here, you should be fine. If this doesn't close below the support, it might range here. If something starts closing above 1.21828, then you might see a retest back up to here before making a decision. But yeah, that's what's going on there. Remove drawings here. Will I look for a long at 183? It's a potential, but yeah, if there is change of structure, it's not out of the question. But you know, we are a bearish session here, so it's not really something that I want to be doing. But I do get why the idea comes, you know, with the 4 hour being in a range. But if this previous 4 hour closed bullish, then yes, I would probably be looking for that. But with previous 4 hour closing bearish and previous daily closing bearish, it's not I'm not too comfortable doing that. But I could understand why you would be looking for a long around there. It can make sense if we respect this range. What's best AUD pair to trade? Popular is AUD USD. Look at Discord. Okay, I'll have a look for you. Took this trade. Short from here. Yeah, be very careful. Make sure you rather wait next time for price to close below the support instead of just shorting before it. So now, because now you have to hope it closes below, you see? Now you're trying to guess. You're hoping that it closes below or it doesn't. So this is what you have to watch. You have to just make sure that nothing ends up closing above this resistance. And then, yeah. Still 11 pips to close below on GU? Yeah. That's 11 pips from here to here? No way. No, 3 pips. 11 pips to close below what? Ah, 4 hour support. Yeah, back in the range. Yeah. I mean, you could trade 2 there. That's the thing. You want to rather, instead of looking for close below, you rather trade 2 there. If it's 11 pips, it's enough to trade 2. That's enough room to trade 2. I think it'd be a good content idea. Passing a funded challenge, would love to see that. I'm not a content creator. Like, that's not my job, just to create content. I share experiences. But maybe I would probably, what I rather do is I'll just copy it to my main account and then keep you guys updated. But really, for me, what I'm more interested in is if I were to try a funded challenge, is not passing the challenge, as now it is quite simple to pass a challenge because you have unlimited time and it's pretty easy. 10% is nothing crazy. Especially in good months of trading, not difficult thing to do. Instead, what I'd be doing is I would look at how is their withdrawals, and you know, what happens with, you know, when you're copying to your main account, does it allow? That's what I'm more interested in. More interested in seeing if it's viable, you know. Hello, Dubai Andrew Tate. What do you expect for gold right now in London session? Because last time gold loved to move upside in London session. Yeah, now it's right in the middle of the range, gold. So since it's in the middle of the range, it really needs to make a decision. Right now it's in like this 50-50 pivotal point. If it starts to leave this side here, you could expect, you know, price to maybe come back and retest around 1990, 1989, 500. But if we start leaving this support down here, that is where you could start to see gold start to come down back to retest around the daily support, right? So your GU plan, let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, this 4 hour support. Where did you get this 4 hour support right here from? Let me have a look at that. This one back here. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, you'd probably want to sell below this. You know, you want to sell below this to get to the next 4-hour support. To get down here. That's how it would work. GJ is still respecting this 4-hour support here. It's becoming a small issue. Only 3 pips to the next one. Yeah, there's tight ranges. I got you. Here's a like for your stream. Yeah. What do you mean copy to your main account? Well, you have to understand that for me, I trade to make money here. So if I'm passing a funded challenge, it's not going to make me money. It's just going to make me content. And that content doesn't make me money. I don't get paid. I'm not a YouTuber who gets paid tens of thousands from videos, right? You know, and it would take a lot of effort for something I don't really get paid. So what I would have to do is the trades I take on I would take trades on my main account to make sure I'm paid taking these trades, but at the same time it would pass a funded account. Morning, I know it's currently closed, but what's the cost of your TS program? It's a one-on-one program. So either you pay per session or you pay for the whole program. The whole program it's not cheap, that's for sure. You know, because it's one-on-ones. But I do believe it's the most affordable on the market. Hey Harry, which car do you have? I drive an Audi, an RSQ3. I recommend the one-on-one. I did it and it was worth it. Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, if you want more details, you can always feel free to DM me. Because anyone who wants to do the program, they have to go through an application process anyways. But when I do open the program, I will put the price on the website so I don't get random people applying. And then, yeah. Did you see it's 10K to have a 15-minute phone call with... Really? Damn, 10K for 15 minutes? I need to up my prices, man. If they can charge 10K for 15 minutes, I'm not even charging 10% of 10K for a whole program. A program that lasts probably over a month, I'm not even charging 10% of 10K. That's how you know. How's it going? All good, brother. Stock or tuned? Stock. I have a tuned car. That is my second one, which is a Nissan Patrol. That's more of a project car for off-roading. But my main daily driver is that. Maybe skip the problem challenge. Just open a 10K account and do a weekly, monthly review. Yeah, or I copy to a small account. So I have my main account that will copy to a smaller account. Will be more relatable. Yeah, something like that. That would be more interesting. Can you pay per month? No, the only monthly subscription I have is the exclusive group. That value is, you're not going to get anywhere for that. Like, that's literally giving stuff for free. I don't know anyone who is doing the amount of basically value you get for $1.8 a day. Like, you know, if you guys are seriously thinking that, you know, this is some sort of, you know, guru type shit, it's not, like, really. And you should see the stuff that is coming for the group. People in the group know what they're gonna get, and that in itself should be worth more than the group subscription. The exclusives is amazing, honestly, for anyone who can read this message. Appreciate you, man. Just enter the live. What are we looking for? Yeah, we're waiting for some more price action to develop. It's hanging around this 4-hour support. It's trying to make up its mind if it wants to reject it or push past it. Euro USD? Yeah, no worries. Let's have a look at Euro USD. Uh-oh. A little bit of a crab here. Bring out the crabs. Yeah, this is in a range now. Euro USD, not the cleanest pair. Daily is pushing bullish here. 4 hour, no, that's nice push yesterday on the 4 hour. Break above the highs here on 4 hour. You have a setup 3 on the 4 hour, which could be cool. Yeah, this is like an accumulation here. What I would love to see is a little bit deeper of a liquidity grab and then close above here, and you should be good for buys. If not, buys above this 15-minute resistance or the 30-minute resistance is also an option here, or buys to that. So you're probably looking for close above the range to continue. Probably look for a close above 1.0634 to continue bullish here. Yeah, but don't be fooled if price closes below. This could end up being a liquidity grab, fake out, and come back up. How many trades per day? What do you mean how many trades per day? How many trades per day I take? Or how many trades per day in what? You really like it and you're going to join? Yeah, you're welcome to join. I will close it by this week. This is the last week and then I will close it. That's how it works. So we're looking for sell position. It's a potential. We'll see what happens. Remember, today is GBP interest rate day. And we're not... The goal now in trading London session, and you guys should... you guys need to notice this, is that in New York... Yesterday we took a trade in New York. And we took sells here. And when we took sells, it was a very easy move. It respected the highs nicely. It basically then ended up closing bearish, breaking the lows, and then gave us at least 8-9 pip push in profit. Once we were 9 pips in profit, we had news in 15 minutes, moved to break even. News came, stopped break even. It later on played out. We were just being safe because of this month, making sure we want to remain safe. But New York was giving easy pushes. Look at this. Price closed below the range, easy push to the next support here. Look, close below, easy push. So New York was a very easy session in terms of we're seeing a lot more consistency in New York. Where if you compare London session is not the same here. You're seeing price close above, range, no continuation. Price close above here, pull back first, then only look at the difference in move. If we look at the first breakout candle, which is this, you get a maximum move of 21 pips in London session. If you take the same breakout candle here in New York session, you're getting a maximum move of 43 pips, right? So almost double. You're moving double the amount in New York than you are in the amount of London. And that shows you that London volume is what? Now starting to go down. The problem is, if volume is halved, if we're having half of the move, we have half of the percent chance of the timing of taking the move to be perfect. You need to time your trades perfectly that you only have literally one chance for volume to catch the move. You miss that one chance, there's no more moves, right? Look at this, like similar here, right? If we took on the flip, you would hold this trade now, would have pushed 8 pips in profit, and now this candle stopped you out break even. And you don't know because it rejected 4 hours support. This is my point. Whereas in New York, even just a simple close below here, look at this is such a textbook easy trade here in New York. Textbook trade. You can look at just the simplicity. I didn't even believe this would play out, but it did because of having volume. Close below the range, stop above previous high, 15 pip target, and boom, next candle gives it to you. No questions asked, right? Whereas London, you can see it has been a lot more inconsistent here. And we need to take that into consideration, right? And this is something definitely that's difficult for me as being only a main GJ trader and London session being my main session. If you look at the month, right, and you have a look at what's been going on during the month, you'll find out that in the middle of the month, all of my trades, or 90% of my trades, were actually coming in New York session. The whole reason my last month was held up through New York session. London session was always slow during October. So what I was seeing in London session is that London session was just being very, very slow. New York would give me options. I would get options in New York for gold. That's basically what held me up here. And if you have a look at everyone else's trading, you'll see that New York has actually been very kind to them. And this is just a simple volume shift. The mistake people make is they either make two mistakes here. They move to New York and they forget how to trade London. And then when New York slows down again on GJ, they start losing in New York, like what's happening now on GJ. or they stick in London with GJ, but they take too many trades. We've taken not many trades, and it's just been a little bit slow. It's not been that bad. We've had win, break even, loss, win, win, loss, break even, loss. It's not as bad as people make it seem. It's just slow. And that's what people need to understand, is that it's actually not, you could make this situation a lot worse. And there's not many traders out there who are going to be this transparent and have a full track record throughout the year and show you how it is to trade one main pair. This is the difference. I'm trading one main pair. I have to go through its seasonal changes. I have to deal with that. And the way I deal with going through its seasonal changes is to make sure not to overtrade, because these are the times that you give back all your profits. Remember, I'm not looking at it week to week, month to month, although month to month my goal is to make money, and that is most of the time, of course. Even if it ends up a small percentage gain or a break-even month, it is still considered good, irrespective of what happened on the charts. If the price action was clean on the charts, if we were moving cleanly on the charts and my month was not good, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem. If I go and I check, like GJ was clean, moving clean, everything was happening good, but my month was break even or negative or only slightly in profit, we have a problem. Then I need to analyze I'm doing something wrong. But when you look back at GJ and this loss came from bank intervention, another loss came from another intervention, one loss came from lack of volume. Nothing is coming from you taking bad trades or trades that don't work long term. So when you go and you do the math and you add up all of the wins here over just, what is this? 3 months here, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? This is only 3 months. In 3 months, there's over, mashallah, 400 pips here. That is a huge number. To just take a couple of 15 pip loss here or there, you can't let that psychology mess with you. And this is where I've even extended my expectations, where the results of what I'm doing now is I'm happy with, and I have to be understanding that, yeah, there is a volume shift in GJ. We are seeing we are seeing a little bit of a slower period, but I should not feel pressured to take trades. Instead, we wait for the right options, and then we'll be back to that, because I know long term, that's what's going to make me profits. That's what's going to keep me consistent, and that's what's going to make everyone happy. And then you guys will all see, and we move on. But at the end of the day, this is now, we just have to be patient. And this is the problem with having one pair, is you have to be disciplined in the times when the pair is not clean. It has to be boring for a while. But without, everything in life is 50-50. There cannot be fun without something boring. It cannot be dark without there being light, right? You spend your life, 50% of your life you spend breathing in, 50% of your life you spend breathing out. You can't, there's always, one side and another side. So it can't just be, 100% moving. There are times, in order to have the good times on trading the pair, we have to endure the times when it ranges. But then we get paid heavily when it moves clean, because that's our move. And that's the reality of a trader, right? The reality of a trader is trading your move. And then once you get more and more advanced in the times when this is ranging, I could look to find a different pair in London to trade. But the problem is the session. London is quite a difficult session, because it's not like New York, where we have a lot of volume from different pairs. In New York session, we can trade GJ, we can trade gold, we can trade Nasdaq, you can trade US 30. Whereas London session's a very condensed, fine session. But the lucky thing we have in London session is we don't have as much news as New York. So we have longer term. Even though you might take less trades in New York, even though there's volumes, you might not be able to take your trade, because you have news around the corner that will mess it up, right? So yeah, that's my rant for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the rant, and it gave you a perspective change to understand that I would like you guys to go and try find one more person who is trading GJ during London and having amazing results. And if he is, I need to speak to him, because he's obviously doing something right. Just GJ. But as far as I know, from my experience and from me trading for GJ over 3 years, we're gonna have slow months. And this year, the only difference is that I went a little bit more aggressive and took more trades when I didn't have to, because I wanted to. But it hasn't resulted in something crazy. But if I didn't take those trades, then I would still be in a slightly better position. So all I have to do is make a small adjustment, but we're constantly doing that. And now that I've noticed, okay, the market's slow, All we have to do is be patient, wait for volume to kick back in. Basically, wait for this month, right? Basically, wait for, not this month, wait for this week to finish, because we have NFP. It's NFP week. Markets are always messy. NFP week. Today is Bank of England rates. And next week, when we see the volume come back in, right? When we see the volume come back in, guess what's going to happen? Everything's going to start working again. It will be simple. So we just be patient in the times when stuff is not going as fast as we want it to. And then we profit in the times when everything lines up. And it's as simple as that. That's trading. And we need to just make sure to have our emotions controlled to make sure that we follow that principle. And that's it. Can you look into your camera and hold for 5 seconds? Just smile. Why? Why? Yeah, why? That's my question. Your year's been good though? Yeah, you can see the results. The last 3 months you can go. It's all transparent here. You can see. The reason why you guys feel like this is slow is because we were spoiled. We were spoiled in the last few months. It's been, 7 win streaks and just being spoiled. That's why. Have you found October slow in previous years? What months seem to be better? Last October, I took a week off from trading last October. When we had all of this news going on, I just didn't trade for 1 week straight. Because we want to appreciate you. How does appreciating me smiling in a camera do that? First week is sometimes slow and traders lose a lot of profits. Yeah, it's facts. Because traders don't have the patience. Right? Many traders don't have the patience to endure slow market times. If you go look at any famous trader or professional traders, they only trade 4 months of the year. They will only trade 4 months of the year and then go. Somehow steal your phone, unlock it with a smiley face. No, I think it does it from I. Is that possible? Make some hats with Zulu. Actually, I made a shirt. You guys will see that very soon. You guys will see that very soon, the shirts that I made. Which 4 months? February, March, April. Pretty good months. Look at drawdown stream right now. If he hits stop loss, he's about to lose 50%. Ouch. Hopefully he has a plan and I wish the best. But you can see it's not easy, right? Holding drawdown. How long has been in drawdown? Holiday season, good or bad to trade? Depends. Seasonal, right? Seasonal. We have to be quick to analyze if markets are good to trade or not. And it sometimes takes a slow period to understand that. I'm really confused when the daylight saving happened. I can't understand how it affected us. They went 1 hour back and we are 1 hour late. Yes, that's exactly what happened. You'll actually lose. And I bet the sad thing is people are happy with that. People are happy. People are like, yeah, yeah, they get enjoyment from that. This is why this is why people don't progress. This is why people don't progress, because they enjoy that. And this is a big shame with the trading. But they love the same person when they're winning. But in these times, they're happy because now they feel like they need to see other people not succeed in order to validate themselves. And this is why many people don't succeed in this world. Understand how big of a mental game this is. I'm going to prove to everyone how big of a mental game this is and how to do this long-term sustainably. Long-term. Not this hype trade every day. Not this, no. Can you explain how you manage your trade? Open second entry or just close half lot size? I manage my trade based on closures. So, yeah, it's based on a closure. Just let me have a look at this trade. Once it flips, you need it to close above. I would prefer, man, if it could close above here. It would be safer. You don't want to get caught in like some liquidity grab. Just pops up and boop. It was a beautiful liquidity grab. Then looking for continuation? Yeah, makes sense. Can you check EU, please? Yeah, we just looked at EU. I'm always work the night shift. When I come home, I'm just in time for the stream. Going to join private group and trade with you after work. I really want to learn more and improve. Yeah, you're welcome to, man. The private group, you get more than just joining. It's a community, man. It's a community, a team. You can chat with me. The best thing is exactly... A good example is what happened in... What I like to see in the group is this morning someone took a trade. They wanted feedback on that trade. And basically, we found out that market positioning of that trade, which is something that we discussed, was off. So what he's going to do is he's going to go watch the market positioning video, right? So we can see that there's a market positioning video here. It should be in fundamentals, I think I put it. Yeah, market positioning video. He's going to watch this market positioning video, and then he can come back and ask me questions based on that in the Zoom or wherever. And this is how you prove. You get the feedback, and then you need someone to help you apply it. Not a course where you just watch videos and you're lost. No, the application, right? And then he moves on, and now he's learned. Better trader. 1% better. Done. He does that time after time after time after time. Guess what? On his road to consistency. Very simple formula. It's not rocket science, this. It's not rocket science. How can you join the group? It is through the link on the website. This link here. If you go to the website, private community here, you can join through there. It's in the description anyways. Give me a sec, I'll just go to it and come back. I'm gonna close it tomorrow though. Bro, that's why I mess with you. Heavy, you different, no cap. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Can you explain a little about top wicks and bottom wicks? Yeah, so when the candle is closed, if you're taking a trade in the direction that there's no top or bottom wick, then the problem is that there's a possibility of it being a 50-50 trade. If there's no top wick, right? If there's no top wick or no bottom wick when you're trying to take a trade, the problem is like now there's no top wick. If you're in a sell, you hold the risk at any time this can flip and make a top wick, and you don't know if it's going to continue up or what's going to happen. But if the wick is already made, this is what I mean about it's like a liquidity grab. It's showing that, hey, a little bit of liquidity grab and then continues down. CPI normally big move, but this is Chef. Yeah, it doesn't really affect too much GBP. It will affect possibly the yen, but not too much to worry about. Should be soon, actually, that CPI, right? Yeah, 15 minutes. I could pitch you with a nice buzz cut fade. Nah, man, nah. That's too much, man. It's too much. Can you give an insight on when is the best time to invest in stocks, especially Ethereum, during the first months of the year? Like how I'm saying, any time to invest. You invest based on price, right? Technical analysis. You need it to have a pullback, right? Look at this. Because of you, I removed all currency pairs, just gold and GJ, and with your stream, you grow your account to 35% in just 23 days. Thanks, Andrew Tate. I appreciate you, brother, and congrats on that. Now your goal is to preserve those profits. And this is where people who are going to listen to what I have to offer and people who are going to hate are going to lose. The people who are going to hate, they're not going to gain any value. The people who listen are going to achieve results like that. Right? And I love to see it. Makes me happy. This is what I'm here for. That satisfaction of you giving value and seeing others benefit of it, money can never buy that. I promise you, money can never buy that. Promise you. How can you see my Excel sheet? It is in the Discord. If you go to the Discord and then go to resources here, you can have a look at that. Right, it's here. Tradesharpe stream journal. And I also share my trades in here. You guys can see my trades when I do post them. I do need to update most of them, but yeah, you can see some of the trades here. This was a clean trade. Absolute rocket, man. This carried last month. If not for this trade, be break even last month. Full carried. Thank you, Gold, for carrying my last month. This was a nice 18 pip banger. But look at last month. This is all last month. 18th of October, 40 pip banger. 16th of October, all New York session. Taking Tradesharpe exclusive. Taking exclusive. You see? Look. This is the only one on stream. 18 pip banger on stream. Right? You guys are full sleeping in the Discord. Only 4 reactions. Guys are sleeping. Oh, that reminds me of Discord. I have a gift for you guys. What is the gift? How many of us? 600 of us in here. We are going to do the webinar soon. Next week, I'm going to do the webinar. So will you guys be available on Saturday, the same time we stream? Let me know in YouTube chat right now. Free webinar. I promised you when we hit 30k subscribers that I will do the free webinar. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do it. But yes, will you guys be available? I promised you, and I keep my promises. No one's out there giving you guys free webinars, and I'm here doing it because I keep my promises. All right. Looks like we're all active. We're all active. Then that's it. Next Saturday, not day after tomorrow. Can we do a weekday? It will be rewatchable. Don't worry. I'll make sure to record it for you all. Okay, look at this. Everyone's ready for it. Nice. Okay, done. Next Saturday, we will do the webinar. Good. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. You know the YouTube business. We appreciate it. Can we get 300 likes, someone said? Maybe, if people are enjoying the stream. Alright, next webinar. I'll put an announcement in the Discord. And I'll also make an announcement on my Instagram. So be sure you're following my Instagram if you're not on Discord. Because I will make an announcement, right? The date will be... Let me have a look at my calendar. But this is my Instagram. Please do not follow a scam Instagram. And this is my official Instagram. Please, I will put an announcement here. So please don't tell me, oh, I didn't find how to join when I'm putting announcements as everywhere I can. I can't leave Zoom business like. You're all good. Let me see the date of that. The date will be... What are we going to talk about there? It's a surprise. It will be a very cool webinar. We will talk about... We will go through a very good simulation. You guys will see. Next Saturday is going to be Friday. Saturday will be the 11th. It will be the 11th. Remembrance Day as well. Are you scamming? Oh yeah, definitely scam. I just offered 600 people to join a free webinar. It's the biggest scam I've ever heard of. Free. That's how much in this whole scam I earned 0. Because it's free. And I come on YouTube every day for free. So yes, definitely a big scam. But if you're talking about scammers in Discord, yes, there are scammers in Discord who are not me. So please. Do not follow them. Because they're not me. This is doing nothing. This has moved 8 pips in the last hour. Why you ignore my message? What's my bias on GJ? Oh, you just joined? Bro, you literally typed it 3 messages ago. 3 messages. Like, relax. Bias is bearish. Bias is bearish. It's a free scam. Exactly. Even if it closed below here, man, where are you going to trade to? Where are you trading to? This? 3 pips? 2.8? If you watch Harry, you know he isn't scamming. Yeah, for sure, man. I do not sell my dignity that cheap. I have better things to do. This one is almost full, like last time, you remember? You'll live stream the YouTube webinar? No, I'll do it on Zoom. So we can, it's more private. It will be done on Zoom. It will be done on Zoom. So that's why you have to join the Discord. Or follow me on Instagram, so because I'll post the link in both. I'll post the link on Discord and I'll post the link on my Instagram. So you can join from both. If he wanted to scam me, he had his chances, solid as they come. Thanks, man. The trading scene is very fishy. The first step is to find out who's really trustworthy. I can agree. It is very fishy. It is very fishy, and you have to definitely try find trustworthy people. You still do bodybuilding competitions? You don't do it all the time. It's something you do once, and then you take a lot of time off to get better, and then you come back stronger. So, you know, maybe it might be something I do in the future. But I do go to the gym, and I now trying to gain my size back and become huge. because you're forever small when you start the gym. Forever small. If you guys saw me when I started, you'll all lose your nuts. Don't even know if that's a word, but anyways. Lose your nuts. And someone you understand? Yeah, I agree. And someone who can just be real with you guys. You know, that's what I've always wanted. Just someone who's be real. Not like, I'm one of you guys. Like, you know, it's always like a 50-50. You know what I mean? It's like, not 50, but it's like, oh, this is the mentor and I'm the student. No, it's like, you know, we're all students of life. No, not November. Brother, have discipline. Have discipline. No, not November. Show your biceps. No, I'm not gonna flex on stream. Maybe if you guys are... I'll flex when we win. You inspired me to go to the gym. A lot of traders, flashy party lifestyle, too much with no gym going. Yeah, I'm, you know, trading for me is an opportunity. You know, I'm using this to, I'm telling you, being in trading, being with numbers, being in markets, it introduces you to much bigger and better people. But you have to be the legit person in trading, the one who is responsible. And you'll have huge opportunities. Trust me, guys. Every single one of you has the chance here to have huge opportunity. Each time we take an SL, you have to post a flex. What about a win? Guys focusing on SL. Wins only. Bro, just want to say big respect to you. More people like you in this industry and the world. Yeah, I hope so, man. You know, this is just reality. Big respect to all of you guys as well. You know, I'm not here. You know, I mean, yeah, it's just, you know, it's a community. Can you do a video on Dubai and how it works living there? I've been there on stopovers. Would you guys like that? So what would you want me to discuss in the video? I'll write it down. Is Crest here? Can Crest write it down? Just how it is living in Dubai. Show us around town. Okay, that has to be, yeah, that has to be. Remember I told you guys that every single trader has a Lambo, right? And we have to go out and test a Lambo to see what's the hype about. Because I don't like Lambos, but, you know, I don't like the public image. I think the only good Lambo is for pure collectors. But we probably have to do that. That's going to be really, really, really funny video. Legs, lobsters, and Lambos. And woman. The only good Lambo is Porsche GT3. You know it, Claudio, man. Toyota Land Cruiser. I have a Patrol, Miko. You know a Patrol? Lambo, I don't want the car. I just want to do it as a funny video. Truth. Most real traders aren't willing to stream and subject themselves to public scrutiny. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I'm a people pleaser, so, you know, I need to just work on that. Do it in a Porsche? Yeah. Please tell Porsche to give me allocation. Everyone go and tag me in Porsche and tell them, give Tradesharpe allocation. Give Tradesharpe allocation. He's waiting. You should better show real cars of these guys showing Lambos. Yeah, exactly, right? I show my real car. It's nothing too big, but I'm very grateful for it and happy I have it. Very fortunate. Worked for it. Lucky to have it. Best investment? No. Do you need it here? Yes. I've tested every mechanical strategy, but the strats decay over a 2 to 3 year period. That is exactly why I trade price action. Because price action is impossible for it to decay because we're simply trading the movement of candles. And the only thing we would have to do to a price action strategy is adapt the entry based on how the candles start moving in new conditions. I have a Porsche but no allocation. Yeah, it's tough to get it. Euro USD loading for longs. Is it loading those longs? Let's see. It is. It's looking very juicy though. I haven't traded Euro USD in ages. Ages. But this looks juicy if I've seen it. Might have to rip on 5. 20 seconds here. Yeah, watch the 5, guys. Might have to rip on this. If this closes above, you have to rip on 5. Look at this. GJ respecting 4-hour support like a king. Everyone selling into 4-hour support is now crying. GJ waiting for Bank of England? Yes. Bank of England and NFP tomorrow. Markets are waiting for both. I'm really hoping that next week we have some action in here because I'm ready, man. I'm ready to smash GJ here. I am ready to smash GJ. Hopefully we get it, but you know, I'm also patient here and I need to be patient because I was getting a little bit excited and was taking unnecessary trades. But it's better not to trade than to, I don't have to feel pressured to trade. I think that's what I need to change. But as soon as options come, you bet I'm taking them. And then you know what happens when happens. We become, GJ Killer is back. GJ Killer was back. Harry, you swole. Great work, bro. Lizard cut status. I'm cutting down, going to 170 to 180. That sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm working my way to go back up now slowly. Aston Martin is important. Yeah, cars are not important. Assets are important first. If you can diversify your income into assets, that's the number one. That's the biggest part of discipline. That's something I could have gone bought the car if I wanted to. But I put my money instead in assets. And it was boring. It's like, but then you get this feeling when you start to dive into. It's like you open a new door. And you get this feeling like, hey, this is scalable. A car is not scalable. You buy it and it ate your money and it's fun for a few weeks and that's it. But if you dive into other asset classes, either whether that be reinvest in your own trading account, whether that be reinvest into a real estate, right? You open a new door and that new door, you feel that's new opportunity. And that's a cool feeling. Even though, you know, in the future, it will pay you off and you can buy all your nice cars and stuff. But those cars will be nothing. At the moment here, you're doing it just to try get it and say you have it right now. But you want to make sure to have that, use the opportunity, right, to scale yourself before going and trying to, because you will hinder growth if you just go out and buy a super expensive car when you can just afford it. But if you reinvest that first, then at the same time, if you really want to go big, you get both, right? You work so hard that you say, not only can I secure assets, I can then treat myself to both. But then you really have to go hard. You really have to go hard. You know? So, yeah, I mean, you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. But, you know, for me, it's a little bit different. I'm not into flashy things and stuff like that. I just have a passion for motorsports. I'm a Porsche fan, but I'm not into, you know, I do like urology and stuff. You know, I do enjoy that stuff, but I'm not into flashy and I don't need validation from others through my materialistic items. I really don't need that. I buy it for my purposes, my enjoyment. And I use it for opportunity as well. Right? Conversation starters, good and stuff. Geology? No. Urology. Watches. Been on demo for 2 years, multiple competition and all last month filed, probably passed it with ease. Wow. Only to breach the funded account 4 days later because I closed a run a 2 minute before news and the gain deducted on my daily limit and breaching it. This is the problem, man. This is the problem. This is the problem with funded, is that you're always one step away back to square one. Sounds flash? Yeah, because I didn't want to say like watches, because there's some people who buy that for flex reasons. So the real people who enjoy watches call it, they know what urology is. EU, is EU going now or what? Has it kicked into gear? Yeah, it has kicked into gear. Has kicked. Who took it? 5 minutes. I told you that 5:15 was also good here. Took it. You guys are in. Damn, everyone's in EU, huh? All right, let's keep it going. Very easy to manage this trade. Even. You just don't want anything close. Run stops below the range, I would. This can dip back into the range. Just catch some short-term buyers, sellers, and then pop up here. But this looks good. The only problem, there needs to be some sort of structure formed on the 1 minute right now. Put this in trades called, huh? EU buys. 5 minute close. This is how people were. I would run it like this. Put stops below the range. Your TP would be somewhere up here like that. That's how you would run it basically. Although it looks good. Just watch this resistance we're at right now. If we can cross and remain above here is good. That's what you want. If you can cross above here, it's good. You just don't want it to struggle here. This is where we want it to push. Tap that next resistance. When there's no structure to base your TP, how do you know where to put it? Average move, man. Average move. So that's why trading one pair, you know the average move. You know, on GJ London recently has been crap, but let's say New York average move 15 pips, you know. That's the, it depends. If you're happy to hold a huge, this is a clean trade. No point of losing this trade now. There's really no point of losing this trade. You'd be like mental BE on this trade. Mental BE would be good. Just allow it, you know, something like this. You just don't want anything closing in the range. The big key thing here is this 30 minute. As long as this 30 minute can close above, all the boys are in on this trade. Yeah, we called it. This is the problem with me just trading GJ is, yeah, my strategy is working. You know, so this is very good to see. Congrats who took EU in YouTube chat? Who took EU in YouTube chat? Let's see. What are you guys doing? You guys took EU in YouTube chat? Let's see. YouTube chat's quiet. They must be in EU. Arthur took it. Nice. Damn, a lot of people took it. Sheesh. Well, yeah, all the people who are like me who just trade GJ. No, we didn't take it. You took it now? No, you want to make sure to take it at the right time. Take it at the right time. I should have traded EU today, guys. Should have just gone in with 1% risk. And that's clean. Don't go out of my second pair. Yeah, today EU is too clean though. Too clean to miss this. Too clean. But you see, this is transparency, right? Because most other streamers, right? We planned this whole trade here. We planned this whole trade. And other streamers would just be like, yeah, that's a win. And they put it in their journal as a win. And guess what? I could easily call that as a win. So all of you guys watching here, right? Even though on GJ we didn't get a win, we're still calling dubs here. We're still calling dubs. I'm just observing the markets until Monday. Wait for GBP, later NFP. Yes, I think that's a smart idea. I'm kind of the same, man. I do think this EU was nice, though. But I don't even have EU in my list. It looks like a huge move, but it's only 8 pips. Yeah, but there's no spread on EU. There's no spread. And 8 pips is 8 pips. So a 10 pip move is enough. Start selling signals. Why no spread on EU? Very popular pair, man. They can just offer very tight spread. Highly liquid. Highly liquid pair. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. Would appreciate it. Yeah, this is crabbing. What is Mr. Gold doing? Gold is also Mr. Crab. Gold will be Mr. Crab till NFP, I think. You have any gold news today that can move price? Unemployment claims. Oh, wow. They're expecting same numbers. I think this... Let's see what the history has been. 198. I think this is going to come back better than expected. I feel it. And if it doesn't come back better than expected, then it'll be interesting what they do with rate hikes. Rate hikes will be interesting. They'll have a huge miss. Yeah, probably. So 100 pip range here? Damn. Damn. Is this Frankfurt Open? No, London Open will be in 20 minutes. What if the rates are high? Gold will be bullish. If unemployment comes back bad numbers, like more people are unemployed, you'll see gold go up. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh, slowing down here. Healthy though. As long as it respects the top of the range here. If you want the easy move, you can be break even. But if you don't mind managing back in the range, then just wait for it to close back in the range. It's only two pips here, you know, 2 pips. What's likely a trade for me right now? I need more price action to develop. We're not seeing London give me volume in GJ. And I'm not going to trade GJ in London until I see volume. I'll continue trading in New York. New York has been good on GJ. Yesterday, New York, I traded GJ. And it at least gave me nice profitability. But in London, it's not been clean. So until that starts again, then yeah, that's what I want to see. So I'm waiting for GJ to become, and then I'm going to continue trading it. I'm going to continue trading it in New York. And then as soon as it starts to become clean in London, I can resume again. Very fun pair to observe is USD SEC. Very readable, is it? You're in GJ cells? From where? Probably still holding from up here. Yeah, just be careful. Harry and GJ have some relationship problems? Summer Clan, check YouTube chat. Watch this. If you're on YouTube, check YouTube chat now. Read it. Oh, tell me it's working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll paste it for you. I'll paste it for you. Love from Maldives. Amazing. Love your streams. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Where in Maldives are you? You're in Male, the capital, or you on an island? Be interested to know. Love Maldives. I used to go there surfing. Out with 1 pip profit? Damn, big boy stuff. What's it happening with it? Oh yeah, that definitely rejected now. That 30-minute, man. Not being nice. Not being nice. Flip into no man's land? Yeah. You trade NY session daily? I've been looking a lot into NY recently because GJ has been moving cleaner in NY. If you look at my trades from last month, you can see most of them have been taken in NY compared to London. And the ones taken in London have been break even or losing. So that's why I focused more. Again, yesterday, NY. Trade was NY. This one here, NY. This one here, NY. This one, this was on stream. This one here on stream. And this was, now we're getting into the months where stream was clean. And GJ is still ranging. You stream NY session as well? No, we have a NY live chat where I basically just discuss, send in my plans pre-NY. Otherwise, once a week I do stream. Yesterday I did stream NY. Yesterday on stream we took the cells here. On NY stream yesterday. That's where that came from. Where can I see the private content? Just bought? Oh, welcome, brother. You need to request in resources. So go to resources in the group and then request. You should start streaming NY then? No, my job is not to sit and stream for 7 hours a day. Ranging but close, yeah, it's just ranging. The closes are not really being relevant at the moment. What is 14B? 14 break-evens. Hey Harry, what is the website on which you can check breaking news on economics? It's called Financial Juice. Financial Juice is the one. Here you go. This is the link. That's the one. I put it in chat. So Financial Juice, please sponsor me. I'll charge $2 for my sponsorship. Best sponsorship in the business. Gold sells below 19. Yeah, that could be an option for sure. That can be an option here. I prefer 1983 4. Yeah, exactly where you said 4. Yeah, 4 would be good. Perfect. You're trying to replicate the same move here. That's what you're doing. This is the problem with London, this crab movement here. New York easy. What happened with you guys on UJ? What were you looking at on UJ? Sheesh. Yeah, now setup 2. Need to wait for a setup 2 here. Or a thunder. Not thunder, sorry, setup 3. Even 5 minute, no chance, man. Rocket. London is good on gold? Not really. It's seasonal. It's seasonal. It's seasonal. You can see, like, look, let's go back and look at London sessions. Like this week, not really good during London, right? We just ranged here. This move here, 12:30. Kind of, you know. This obviously not good. Obviously not good. Ranged, broke out New York. Look at the New York close here. Look at London. Range, range, range. New York close above the range. Fill the wick and continue. Very easy. Right? 445. Look at the same thing here. London. Range, range, range. Late London. Around the 4-hour close. Dumps. New York range. NYSE. Boom. Same crap here. London closes above. Pulls back, kind of, you know, this one is okay, but look at the difference in the move. You get around a 32 pip move here. New York comes in, closes below the range. You have a 110 pip move. Look, 30 pip during London, 110 pip move during New York. It's a lot easier to win in New York than it is to win in London. In London, you just have to be accurate. It is okay to trade gold in London, but you have to be accurate. In New York, you have room. You have room. You have ranges to trade. $1982.9 still relevant weekly resistance. Let's have a look. 1982.9. Let me have a look. Weekly resistance. This one up here? No. Where 1982? No, it's not relevant. No, there's no weekly resistance still relevant. Change candle color to white and blue. No, it's my charts and I wanted this color. Even NY can be tricky because there's always red folder news. Yeah, but you can trade after news and before. It's a lot easier than London. But that is just a problem with the NY session overall. Today is a bad day to trade overall. This week is a bad week to trade. It is NFP week, FOMC week, GBP interest rate week. Everything is on this week. Hopefully next week we see clarity. London session the last 2 weeks, guys, has been slow. New York has been all the options. I keep showing you in the group. Go look at my trades. Most of my trades came in New York. All of the London trades have been slow. Break even, doesn't push in profit or ranges and then goes slightly in profit, ends up in loss. And that's what we have to be patient. We cannot, with trading one pair, the only reason that stream is slow, overall my trading has not been bad. It has actually been quite good based on the market scenarios ending up break even. It's just been slow. And on stream, it seems very, very slow because you guys are viewing the slowest session of the day. On GJ, it's been, which has been London. And then we've had intervention in New York, which hasn't been tradable. Then the Bank of Japan news, and it's just been a big mess. So we need stuff to clear up. Once it clears up, we're back on track. And we just have to be patient till that happens. I'd rather sit here and not take a trade than start taking lower probability trades just so I can say I've taken a trade. It's not worth it anymore. I've made that decision. When clean price session comes back, I can risk heavier and we can go big and not go home because we'll keep consistency. So where's the next weekly support? I meant weekly support. Oh, support. Let's have a look. Next weekly support isn't till here. 1961. Long way away. Gold is crabbing pre-NFP. GJ is crabbing still until new volume comes in here. And this is what we have to be patient for. This is what's happened. It's just we've had a lack of volume and we've been unlucky that when we take the trade, the volume dies. So as soon as we start seeing volume come in and more consistency, then we take trade. So what I'd recommend is if you're trading GJ, trade it in New York until we see the volume come back in. Don't switch your session. Just notice when volume is coming in, and volume is coming in New York. New York is very easy to trade on GJ here. Right? Well, it's easier. It's not been, still not clean, By no means it's been clean, but it's a lot easier. Check GU looks better than GJ. What's GU doing? Yeah, finally close below here. No top, no bottom wick. Yeah, it's dumping here. Ooh, thunder. What's your range to the next 4 hour? Oh, it's inside the 4 hour now. How long till this closes? 2 minutes? Yeah, probably wait for the close. Wait for the close below this 15-minute support. Yeah, looks clean, Probably next 15 minutes. Can you answer your initial question? Yeah, if I just missed your question, just repost it. Just repost it. How to draw support and resistance accurately? Check out my YouTube channel. Be sure, guys, that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel because I post a lot of videos here that answer your questions. I do that so that you guys have in-depth videos. So if you haven't already, get this up to 32K and you guys can go and check the videos that you ask questions. There's so many resources here. This video here, support and resistance. Make sure to watch it. Today, GP interest rate decision? Yes. Whoa. What was that from? Do you guys see that? Sheesh. That was like a quick hello. Where's this volume coming from? Damn, this is news here. Look at this, guys. What the hell is this? This is rinsing people, man. This is rinsing people. That just rinsed everyone. What? What was that from? Damn, again, second swipe. Nah, man. Nah, I'm glad we're sitting on hands, man. Everything's red. Let's see UJ. Sheesh. What was that? We'll go to our trusty friend Financial Juice. That's just a big boy. I'm telling you guys, we need to wait till next week for GJ. Be careful with Mr. GJ. Be careful with Mr. GJ. Seems like just oh, Australian, man. Australian. Oh, Bank of Japan. Oh, that's huge news. Bank of Japan plans to exit from easing monetary policy next year. Whoa. Wow, that's huge news. That means that next year they're looking to change. Next year they're looking to Next year they're looking to change their monetary policy. I'm telling you guys, wait till they change monetary policy. If you guys stick around for a while, wait till they change monetary policy. We're gonna be, means low volume into next year. It's not low volume because we have the Gbpjpy as a driver. But basically, we will continue to see the yen being weak till next year because they've given us a date. The more information we have like this, the better. Because now people are not worried. They're like, look, they plan to exit next year. So we don't have to worry about December, any random news coming out. We don't need to worry, you know. And then January we reanalyze. So, you know, it's not that bad. This is good news. It's better. It gives us more clarity. But look at that. Just nothing. It's nothing. Any dip gets eaten up. Back in the range. Oh, respect. Really is eating everyone up. Everyone buying from these lows here, gone. Gone. This weekly resistance, guys, has been pinpoint. The weekly support and weekly resistance, these 2 points in the market have been really, you know, playing. So next year pound is getting stronger. Well, yeah, pound should get stronger overall if the yen remains weak until they change policy. Better to enter only sells at this point? Yeah, I know, right? But this is pretty big news. I'm pretty glad. Oh, wrong one. Where is it? Here. This gives us more clarity. This is good this came out today. It's important it came out today. Look at the 11:59. Not even literally before the London Open. Like 1 minute before London opens and everyone starts trading. The banks. Like literally unbelievable timing, man. Never seen this in 3 years of trading GJ. Them be so spontaneous like this. Like we have one thing we have to adjust about. You know, one thing we have to adjust our strategy is that every new candle be ready to close quickly. Every new candle. Every new 15-minute candle, be ready to manage the trade. If you start seeing something move very fast towards your entry, just close the trade. You're better off. It's safer. Scared boys in London 1 minute before. Yeah, look, no one's trading. Everyone just stepped away. There's no volume. London Open. Nothing. We actually should be impressed on how we've been safe in this, man. How safe we've been managed. GU sells? Thunderstorm? Yeah, break of the low. Yeah, as long as you've done your markup and there's no levels below, it's good. I don't know what's below here. If it's clean, then yeah, this will be good. Just watch this level here. As far as I can see on the 15, that's the only problem. Otherwise, you should be good till the daily flip. Till end of year, because it's rigged. Yeah, it's a little bit fishy what they're doing here. I don't know how why they don't explain themselves of why they're doing this. Not Forex Factory, no, that is called financial juice. Would it not be better to trade another pair? Yeah, we'd have to look. London session, what is there to trade, you know? What is there to trade? GU. Could look at it. Always happens on JPY because they're being spontaneous. But after this week, they should stop. You know, new month here. After this week, they should stop. If they do this one more time, then we really have to reanalyze introducing a new pair till probably we get more clarity on GJ. But I'm not worried because it's simple to adjust your strategy. 1 minute before, focus on gold. Problem is tough in London. It's tough in London, but we could look more at gold. But all we have to do is adjust our strategy pretty easily. All we have to do is that every candle open 1 minute before the candle open, we close the trade. That's it. It's very easy. We look for one candle moves. And that's why we need just volume to come back in, and we'll be safe from this. So yeah, we're going to have more break-evens, but at the end of the day, it's going to be safer long-term till we manage, till this clears up. And at the same time, we can look at something else. Reacted off this? Yes. Just needed to re-break its low. Gold is still ranging? Yeah. News conference. You mean for this month? Yeah. But those are announced. These are unannounced. Announced, we don't have issue. Unannounced, we have an issue. Unannounced, we have an issue. Oh, hold a news conference. Yeah, this is probably where they start speaking about. Yeah. They will hold a news conference where they clear everything up. Can you believe these guys? Can you believe these guys? It's unbelievable. They're a mess. Absolute mess. It's a mess. We probably have to wait till 6th then. When is the 6th? Today's 2nd. Hopefully 6th is... When is the 6th? We might see low volume to the 6th.
When times are tough, maybe,
You know, and we'll have to see what happens. This is called financial juice. You guys keep asking me what site is this. I keep telling you the same answer. It's Monday? Okay, good. Oh, damn. So Monday they're going to hold a news conference. So Monday now, would they fuck us on Monday? We can't trade on Monday. You kidding me, man? Let's see, when on Monday. Yeah, so typical, right? So typical. So now Monday we have to wait. These guys, Monday we look at gold. Monday we look at gold. During our afternoon, hopefully in the morning. But last time their press conference was exactly at London session. Yeah, we just need to, we'll look at gold. Maybe GU. GU is an old pair I used to trade. That's why it's highlighted, guys. Whoever's noticed that, if you guys really paid attention, you guys will notice I have 3 highlights on the chart. One is gold, one is GJ, but then there was also GU that's highlighted. Why? Because I used to trade it. Yeesh. Nice. How's your trade, Didima? At break even now? Break even? Perfect. You can be like mental break even as well. Any 1 minute candle closing back inside this range or above this high, close the trade. You know, because your entry will be somewhere here, no spread on GU. So any 1 minute candle coming back above here, just close it. As long as this 1 minute range holds, you'll be fine. So any candle breaking here, you can close. Let it at least tap your break even. If it breaks above there quickly, then you can close for minus 0.3 pips. Yeah, 1 pip minus. You know, that's another way you can manage it. Or just allow it to bounce there. If it rejects and then comes back up, you can close break even. But yeah. You want to at least give this room for this 5 minute to close here. Is your gold chart moving? Yes, my gold chart is moving, but gold is ranging. Gold is ranging. Let's watch GU. Why are sells often slower than buys? I don't think that's the case. I think sells on GJ are more aggressive than buys. I've noticed that. Cheers, Thomas. Nice trade yesterday, by the way, Thomas. Well done. Nice one, Eve. Anytime, brother, anytime. Why don't you go better live in New York? Because it's so much better than London. It's not better. It's just seasonal. It's then New York, then London becomes better than New York. The only problem is we're just having problems with GJ. That's it. You guys can see it's evident. It's evident. No wonder we're having such a mess. You know, actually we come out relatively unscathed in comparison of what's been happening. So there's nothing to worry about. I think we'll look at GU next week. GU gold, you know. I'll just go 0.5 risk. Demon of Pets? Well, yeah, it's made a lot of money. Night, guys. See you tomorrow. Cheers, Brian. Gonna do some work on GU today. Prep for next week. Gonna do some heavy work. Gonna go in my little box and go work hard on GU. Fucking blinds, shut the blinds and go hard on GU. It's an interesting pair. This is the only thing I don't like when it does this. This is what sucks. Ranging. You're still in, right, man? Just give it a chance. You have a thunder potential here. Told you, only if it doesn't bounce off entry close. I've heard you say something about market dynamics change. Can you explain a little? Yes, market dynamics change in terms of, we've seen a market dynamic change on GJ in terms of volume time shift a little bit. Remember, this is the daylight saving week, so it's normal to see a bit lower volume in this daylight saving week because basically US hasn't adjusted their time yet. Next week, US will adjust their time, and then yeah, we will see everything come back. But dynamic change could be anything. Maybe breakouts are not working, or prices reversing every time it reaches a certain level, or maybe it's you know, it depends on basically certain traits that can happen, and normally you need a week or two to find those traits and then you adjust. I think you would see the question considering you answer every question above. Peace, I'm out. I really don't see it. I promise, man. I promise. I saw that. Here we go. I found it. Don't worry, man. What do you anticipate the market before and after Bank of England interest rates? Well, now that this news has come out, we might see the news be filled. But normally in Bank of England interest rates, I see price dump. But now that this is dumping because of JPY news, I wonder if it will follow the same suit. I do think that this was pricing in of Bank of England JPY news as well. Bank of England news of interest rates. So we could see a quick spike and then maybe some of this news retraced. and then yeah. But yeah, if you want to leave the stream, you're happy to, man, and catch you soon. Because he's upset that his question doesn't get answered, because apparently you have to have, you know, lizard eyes, not lizard, eagle eyes, and make sure to answer every question. Your videos are great. I'm learning a lot. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like them. What are those orange lines? They're my support and resistance. I think it's quite a small reaction. Something that so big. I agree, man. I expect more. I agree, man. I agree. The question is this now going to be a move down for Bank of England to come in and sweep this up? Or is Bank of England going to complete the move? That's what leaves me confused. Because before this move, I was more expecting price to continue down on the interest rate decision. There you go. Hawkeye's most accurate? Appreciate it. Then that's what I wanted to say. Wonder if GJ will fill the wick here. How big was this move? From here to here was 40 pips. The size of this wick, 23 pips. To this 50-minute, 4 pips. I see a GJ breakout trade. Why is the reason better not to take it? You tell me. What do you think the reason is not to take it? Tell me. Do we know what's happening with GJ? We don't. It's just news came out. Anytime we've seen this dump down, price has done what? Reversed. It's always retest 50% somewhere here and then reverse. It's a news move. It's not a breakout. Exited. Nice one, man. Well done. Nice. Why nowadays market's very tough to trade? Quarter four, and it's just been London session essentially. It's been tough to trade, you know. A lot of people are struggling in the market, you know, but you just have to be patient during these times, you know. Falconry a sport in UAE? 100%. Big sport here. Big sport. Do you have any trades open? No. I would tell you guys. Brother, when you going to take a trade? Whenever the market gives me a trade, I'm going to take it. I'm being patient. I'm not feeling pressure to take a trade because of these conditions. Many people are losing. Bearish bias wick fill probability? Yes, there is, but that wick is not caused by normal price action. That wick is caused by news. See, now you guys all start FOMOing. If this 15-minute bearish looks good for sales, and now you guys all want to start jumping in after you've seen such a move like this. I don't get it. I don't get it why you guys are still think it's viable to touch a pair that is being so inconsistent. And then when it loses, you sit there and wonder why. This is by news. We don't know what's going to happen. It's 50-50. 50% we fill the wick, 50% we don't. Look what happened in last JPY intervention. Right? Well, it didn't leave a wick. Where's the one that left the wick? Here. Immediately retraced. Fills 50% of the wick and then continued up. So let's go see where 50% of this wick is. Let's go see where 50% of this wick is. From the news move. Oh, right where we are. Interesting. How's your sales going now? I'm trading on demo for 3 years. This is my first month I'm on live. Amazing. Be careful though. Take it easy. It's not an easy month. Wait, you are here in UAE? Yes, I am in Dubai. This is not normal price action. That's the fact. I'm waiting for more efficiencies. Yes, we've had... Why is my stream lagging? Should be back soon. Damn, YouTube attacked me. But this time it's not my software crashing. This is YouTube crashing. I don't know if my stream is lagged or not. It's not crashing. It seems normal. Oh, it's crashed on my screen, but okay, cool. If it's not crashing, then that's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to call it here, guys. Nothing much for me on the charts here. Gold is still ranging here. Two main pairs I look at. And GJ as well, as you can see, is rejected that 50% like we were discussing. So I'm basically going to call it here. Today is Bank of England rate decision. So we'll see what ends up happening with Bank of England rate decision and take it from there. Just generally a slow week, and we have to be patient here in London. And the main thing here is we're going to take quality positions, not quantity, and it will come, but I just need to sit and wait for my moves, and that's what's going to remain and keep me profitable long term and not feel like I have to take a move. New York has been more cleaner, so yeah, definitely great chat today, good discussion, and we can see the inconsistency coming into the pair. And the difference, what we're going to do differently is we're just going to wait until this clears up, and then we'll be back in action. So yeah, that's exactly how it's going to be. Maybe next week we look into GU a little bit more. I think we look into GU a little bit more next week, and yeah, we can have a look at that just while. So how I used to do GU is when whichever setup looked cleaner. If GJ looked cleaner, I'll trade GJ. If GU looks cleaner, we can trade GU. So maybe we can look to add that back now that we've seen this ranging for a little bit. But as soon as GJ clean back up, then it's going to be my main pair again, and I'll be happy with that. So appreciate every single one of you guys showing up. It's a pleasure to have you on stream. Be sure to leave a like before you leave the stream, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, to join for future streams here. So appreciate everyone as always. Take care and trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.